Are you looking to cut back on spending this Christmas? Well, in this video, we're going to be sharing things that we will not be spending money on this year or that we don't usually spend money on.
That's right. This is a collab with Dawn from Sensible Living with Money Mom, and we really appreciate her inviting us to join her in this collab. If you are coming over from her channel, we just want to thank you for being here. We are really honored to have you here. And if you are not familiar with Dawn's channel, or you don't know her yet, please go over and watch her video. She always comes up with some interesting things on her list when it comes to saving money. So be sure to check her out.
All right, so let's get started. Number one thing we won't be spending money on this Christmas is a Christmas tree. Now, full disclosure, we did buy one back in January. It was 50% off. We bought a $200 tree, I think, for $99. Which was a little better than the one we had. But this Christmas tree won't last us. That one lasted us 4 or 5 years. This one will last us another 4 or 5 years. So that way we won't be spending money on a Christmas tree this year.
Now, I want to say that when I wrote a Christmas tree down on this list, I meant for this holiday season, not for the entire year. But Joel says that we had to make sure y'all knew that we actually did buy one in 2024.
Because I think you mentioned in another video that we...
Yeah,
we
but
did our Christmas decor video.
I'm not positive that we didn't buy that in 2023 right after Christmas.
Well, sure.
But, so I think it was last year when we bought it. But the point is that, okay, maybe we bought it on January 1st or 2nd or something like that.
I don't
know. We would say buy your Christmas tree after the season ends so that you get it at a discount.
Yep.
Or if you find it on a Black Friday deal. But... don't buy it full price is what we're saying.
Right.
We are not buying a Christmas tree full price, and we're not buying a real one because every year you have to replace it. So,
that's right.
Yeah, a Christmas tree.
We're not buying one this year or next year or the year after.
Yeah, comment down in the comments below and tell us if you think that counts. Did we buy a Christmas tree this holiday season? All right. The second one is trendy decor. Now, if you were seeing any of our recent videos where we're Christmas shopping, you know I was looking for kitchen towels and Christmas kitchen towels. You may be thinking, wait a minute, you are saying you're not buying decor this year? No, what I said was trendy decor. And see, that's the thing. Like, when we looked at them, I saw a lot of things with red trucks. And I saw a lot of things with gnomes on it. And there's nothing wrong with those. If you love them, that's great. But they are very trendy. And so what I'm saying is don't buy something just because it's on trend. Because when that trend ends, then you have this thing and you're going to be like, wait, now there's a new trend and I need to go buy those. You don't have to do that. Buy something that you love that will last you a long time. And let that become your go-to until they just fall apart. So we're not buying trendy decor this year.
Yep. Number 3, professional decorating services. Now, I know a lot of people do that for their homes. They hire people to come and hang their Christmas lights and to avoid a Clark Griswold situation.
If you're stringing them like Clark Griswold, you might want a professional service.
Yeah. We're not doing that. Number one, we can't do that on the outside of our home because we rent, and the HOA doesn't allow that, I don't think. Yeah. But and then
also some people pay for them to put up their Christmas trees on the inside of their house too. And if you have family at home, especially
can we eat cookies
children,
while somebody else puts up our Christmas tree?
If you have family at home or children at home, put up the tree together. It's a family thing that you can do together. You can put on some Christmas movies or Christmas music and everybody pitches in and put it up together. And it may not look the prettiest and the ornaments may not be in the best place and the ribbon may not be on just perfect. Who cares?
Yeah.
You're making memories together.
Yep.
And we've never, ever had professional decorating service for our house. We've always done it as a family. And I would just say, if you're on a budget this year, that's something that maybe you can cut out this year and just do it together as a family and make some memories with each other. All right, the fourth one is matching pajamas.
Yep.
You'll be okay if you don't have matching pajamas this year. It'll be all right. Now, again, we're not saying that none of this stuff is wrong. We're just saying if you're on a budget this year, you need to cut back somewhere. Maybe this is something you can let go of. For us, we're going to be honest with you. We never bought matching PJs.
Nope.
Joel and I have never been a matching person thing, like we've never done matching t-shirts or matching anything. So we've never bought matching PJs. But if you have, just stop for a second and think to yourself, is it something that I have to have since I'm on a budget? Would I rather have, look at your list of things that you always tell yourself that you have to have this Christmas and just cut out a few of them. Maybe matching PJs is one that you'll decide, we don't have to do that. It's okay if the PJs aren't perfectly matched with each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, and number 5 is professional pictures. We've done the professional pictures thing before, but in the past when our kids were younger, but I haven't done that in a while, and we won't be doing it this year as well. I'm not saying that that's necessarily a bad thing, but if the whole theme of this thing is if it's not in your budget, or if you need to cut back on something this year, maybe that's something you can forego this year, and maybe just have some just do some regular candid shots.
Yeah, if you set your family could set up in front of the Christmas tree with it all lit up, and then set your camera up on a timer at different places around the room, and keep trying to get that shot. Your cell phone cameras can take pretty good pictures, so you don't have to go to the trouble of paying for professional pictures to be taken. And I will say also, not only just in your house, with the timer on your camera, go to excuse me, a place in your town where there might be a beautiful lit Christmas tree in the town, and then get some different shots of your family standing on the street with that big gigantic tree behind you. Something like that might be a possibility. Every year on this channel, just about we show it on our Adventures channel, one or the other, we show us going to a little town called Celebration, Florida, and they got a gigantic Christmas tree there, and we almost always get a selfie of us standing in front of that tree. So anything like that, it doesn't have to be, and there's nothing wrong with getting professional pictures. Back when we said we got them for our boys, that was back in the Sears picture days, if y'all remember, they were staged photos. But now a lot of people do professional services more, small businesses. Yeah. And that's great, and it's not that you shouldn't support them ever, but if it's not in your budget this year, then just try some of those candid photos. Like we said, either somewhere in town or in front of your own Christmas tree. Everybody's dressed in something for Christmas, that's red or green or whatever. Yep. And just sit in front of your tree and do that.
That's right. All right, well, that's it. That's all that's on our list today, and now it's your turn. What are you not spending money on this holiday season? And also tell us what you are willing to spend your money on this holiday season. We'd love to hear those things in the comment section below.
All right, and again, we want to thank Dawn from Sensible Living with Money Mom for inviting us to do this collab with her. Again, if you are coming from her channel, we want to thank you so much. We hope that you enjoyed this video and that you'll come back again. And if you have not been to her video yet, please go check it out and tell her that we sent you.
That's right. Be sure to check out this video that we're going to put up right here, where we share what cheap and frugal living really looks like during the Christmas holidays. But with that being said, we hope that you all have a very Merry Christmas and find joy during the holiday season. And don't forget, it's a long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Merry Christmas.